You should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
And what is going on, guys? This is Shady here, bringing you back a new video. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing you guys a little story and about the time I almost fought someone in the 8th grade year. And that was I'm in the States, so based in Washington, to be more specific. So 8th grade is the last middle school year, out of the 3 years of middle school. Because I know that like in Mexico and like other states, it's like 4 years of middle school and 3 years of high school. But and Canada, it's not even called middle school. I don't even think there's a middle school. I think actually, because I have some cousins up there. But anyway, other than that, so let's get back. Let's just get into my gameplay real quick. And I'm playing Black Ops 3. And I'm not really doing that good in this match, to be honest. But this was off stream, and I think I could get some reps in this, but I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get going on, guys. This is the second time I had to record the whole video, basically, because I don't know what happened. Like, I was done finishing the whole story. It was like 8 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to make this one 8 minutes long too. But I don't know what happened, and this like everything just got erased, and I'm pretty pissed about that. But anyway, let's get back into the story, guys. So basically, the 8th grade year, it was kind of like an equivalent to being your senior year of high school. Not really, because I mean you still have another 4 years to go. But I mean you were the oldest, the oldest kids in school, and like you just wanted to get out of middle school and go to high school, because high school seemed like such a big thing back then, and it's just like such a like fucking good thing. I don't know what I expected of high school, to be honest. But anyway, so I was I was dating this one girl that I shouldn't have dated, but I was dating her throughout like the last end of the 8th grade year. And the 8th graders, like every year, the 8th graders go to like this big field trip to Telecom Village, and so it's basically like a little island. I'm pretty sure it's a reservation, but I'm not sure. Of these like type of Indians, I kind of forgot the names of the tribe. But anyway, every year they go. So they told us that we had a fundraise, like, throughout the whole year to be able to go. So like we all wanted to go, but if you had some behavior issues or something like that, or you just did something really bad, you would just like not be able to go to the field trip, right? And halfway through the year already, like a couple people were not allowed to go on the field trip because they did some stupid shit. Like, I don't know, because some people actually smoked the weed in the bathrooms, and just the bathrooms that whole 8th grade year got vandalized so much. And I'm not sure even why they got vandalized so much, but they blamed it on the 8th graders when it was actually the 7th graders. But anyway, back to my story. So it was around this time of year. I think it was around May, like at the end of May or beginning of June. I don't remember quite exactly, but I was I was like just chilling the whole day, right? Like nothing was bothering me today, and then someone just told me that, like, this one guy, I'm gonna just call him James. So basically James made like my girl at the time, my girlfriend at the time, he made her cry. I don't know I forgot what he said, guys, cuz like, this whole day is kind of a blur today to me. But anyway, so he made her cry or something. So like he was in my class, right? So then after like class was ending, and now we were going to our next class, I went up to him and then I was like, "What the hell, man?" And then he he like we were yelling at each other, and then I was getting so mad. And then my good friend Cody McDuffie, he has a YouTube channel too, but he hasn't been uploading lately. Just a shout out, 206 Unforgiven. There you go. Go subscribe and stuff. He'll be uploading like World of Warcraft videos or League of Legends, I think. But anyway, so he told me not to do anything stupid, not to fight him. And then I was like, all right. He called me down, cause like, to be honest, when I was like yelling at him, like when I was me and him, I was just repeating myself, and I didn't know what the hell I was really doing, to be honest. But anyway, so like the day went on, and we went to lunch, and then at lunch I ate, and then I forgot what, but again, I think I heard something that James did, so I just went up to him again, and I told him if he ever does something like again, I'm gonna like beat him up or something. I didn't say that. I said if he ever says something like that, I'm gonna go talk to him again. I don't exactly remember what I said, but I never said anything about fighting. But I did tell him something. So then, as soon as I told him, he said okay, right? So he never said anything to my face. And then I started walking away, And then, but I went with my friend, my good friend Kobe, drug gaming, YouTuber too. I'll, go subscribe to him too. So he told me like he stayed at the table that James was at because he had a friend that he was talking to at the time, and he was talking to the friend. He overheard James say something about me, saying that I was like a pussy or something, that I wasn't gonna fight him or something like that. So as soon as he heard that, Kobe went up to me, and then because I was outside, because in my school the way they did it was you ate lunch first, and when you were done, or after a couple minutes went by of lunch, they let you go outside and just chill for like 20 minutes. So when I was already outside when he told me, and then when he told me, like I just saw James like walk out of lunch, and I was just so mad that I basically kind of marched towards him, but I was just so mad. And then Kobe and my other friends were like behind me, and then I just as soon as I got to like where James was at, I just started like going off on him. I just started saying something like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking." What the fuck are you doing? Why do you not say to my face and stuff like that? I don't know. Just like I was just yelling at him, right? And then like my adrenaline was just pumping up. Like I was so like hyped, and like I just wanted to bust his teeth in and stuff like that. I just wanted to like smack him, but I didn't. So like I was just like yelling at him, and he was yelling back, and then a big circle started forming around. And I guess I was being really loud or something. But it's like this whole thing, I just don't remember anything that I did. This is like this is going off kind of my personal experience, my memory. Obviously, it's personal experience, but like the memories that I have of the event. And the reason I remember this was because today in the morning, my friend Juan Esbon, he reminded me of like what happened, and I asked him what did he see, and I guess he was in a circle of people, but I don't really remember him being there. But it's also not like I stopped and looked who was in the circle and not. But anyway, so yeah, the big circle formed around us. You know how like school fights are, like everybody's like saying shit. So yeah, they were there, and then they were. I think some of them were saying fight, 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 and like I was about to fight. I already had my fist clenched in and everything, but like everything kind of stopped, and then I was just talking to myself saying, "Are we really gonna are we really gonna fight him?" Because it was like a week or something. Oh, excuse me. It was like a week or something before like the break happened. I mean the field trip happened, and he said if it was any like behavior problems that they were just gonna not be able to go like no matter what. So like I told myself, I was like, are you really gonna do this? Like are you really gonna risk not going to the field trip? Because everybody was going in, like it was gonna be a really nice thing, and we've been waiting on it for like the whole year. So I was like, are we really not gonna like go to the field trip just because of this? And is this really that important? And I was just telling myself all of that. So like I kind of like, and then someone in the crowd said that the teacher was gonna come, and I kind of snapped back into reality, and I saw like the teacher start like heading towards my way. So like I was like, oh shit! Like at that moment, I just made a split decision saying that I want to go to the field trip. So I was like, like I'll like take care of this later. So I basically kind of snuck out of the circle. No, I guess nobody noticed me leave or something because the circle was still there, and the teachers just went into the circle and like, what the hell happened? And I was already gone by then, so it was all good, and I never really got caught by that. But like I went home, and then everybody was messaging me through Facebook. Oh, are you gonna fight him? Are you gonna fight him? And I was just telling them that I was actually gonna fight him. I just needed to hear from him that we were actually gonna fight, and he never really got back to me. And I just kind of like after a while, I realized it was kind of stupid anyway, and I ended up going to the field trip like later that year, and I don't know if he went. I kind of I forgot, but to this day I still kind of I'm still kind of like mad at him, but I haven't seen him since 8th grade year, so I don't even know what became of him. But yeah, so basically the moral of the story is if you're gonna fight, don't fight at school. I mean, I'm not advocating fighting just for no reason, but I mean if you're getting bullied, or like if you're like, I don't know, someone's picking on you, basically bullying. Like I don't know why they tell us like to like just go tell a teacher or something. Like when you ever since like you're young, go tell a teacher, go tell a parent or something. Like yeah, sure that might work when you're like young, but once you get the middle school, high school age, like you're gonna tell a teacher, you're just gonna like, that's basically, I don't know, it's just kind of like you're just really kind of dumb for doing that. I mean, I'm not telling you like you're not dumb for doing that. I'm not, just don't get me wrong, but like it's not gonna help that much. It might make things even worse. So just the best solution, always the best solution, is just handle it yourself by either like, I mean, if you tell them to stop and they don't stop, just handle it, just beat them or something, or at least try. Because even if you lose in a fight, they're still gonna respect you for at least standing up to yourself, and they won't pick on you anymore. That's how it works with bullies these days, and actually these days, like throughout the whole time, that's how it works with bullies. Just don't do it at school, because if you do it at school, you're just gonna, just you're just gonna get into more trouble, and it's just gonna be more trouble than you asked for. So always, like, just in my opinion, you don't have to follow my advice. Obviously, like, I'm not someone to take advice from, but I mean, if you're gonna, like, if I were to fight, I wouldn't do it at school. But if someone was actually bullying me, I would actually just handle it myself. But yeah. So so that was basically the moral of the story, and I made this video actually longer than the original one. So this was Shady, and I'm out. Peace.